Hello, welcome to Evelyn 11 Cards. I am Kryptonite, and today I want to talk to you about my top 7 players that I'm looking at for this upcoming basketball season, the 2022-2023 season. I'm glad that you're joining me today. If you haven't already, please subscribe, hit that like button. But let's get started with my top 7. It's going to start with number 7, which is going to be a tie between 2 players, Zion and Ja.
I mean, you just never giving up on the play.
The contact and still finish. Turns the corner, sees the defender, shields him with moves the ball to the side.
Zion is great. Look at these highlights.
Zion sees a little crease, go for it. He will. Zion on the spin. Gets the roll.
The community.
Look out. Zion going to the line.
He develops now, and this is 3rd year. Oh! Williamson off that baseline. And able to just drop step there and go into attack mode.
I mean, bam! It's just like, he throws it down, man. Ja, no exception. Boom! Throws that down too.
At that timeout, he kept him out. Oh, yes. Oh, Morant.
Incredible. I mean, dude, these guys are highlight reels. They're incredible. The problem is, as we've already seen, they've been hurt, and Zion already for this season is already looking at like he's got some kind of foot problem. Man, not good. I got him on my fantasy team. Come on, Zion, pull through this season. We need you. Ja, he's also somebody that puts himself in harm's way. He's flying through the air, he's landing hard, he goes all out, and, well, unfortunately, his body is going to suffer if he comes down the wrong way. And God bless him, he's great. He does some amazing things, so hopefully he doesn't get hurt this season. And so if you're investing in Zion or Ja, I don't think that that's a dumb decision. There is a premium for their rookie cards. I really don't have that many of them. I just have a handful because of that reason. But you wouldn't be dumb for investing in them or collecting them if you truly believe that they're going to turn it around. They're going to not get injured as much as people speculate that either of them will. And they end up having successful careers. Either one of them, if not both of them, could go to the Hall of Fame. Or both of them could bust. You know, time will tell. Moving on. Number 6 is, now keep in mind, this is from a Heat's fan. A Heat's fan's perspective. I started collecting Heat cards back in the bubble and COVID. I was at home. And I like basketball. And from Southern California, I kind of considered myself a Lakers fan. But really, not all that much. I mean, I wasn't a committed Lakers fan. It's just geographically that's where most of the Lakers fans are, is in Southern California. And so you put me in that category. But I started following the Heat closely. And once the bubble happened and they started playing basketball again, I started doing breaks because I wanted to collect sports cards. And the Miami Heat was the team that I usually chose for those breaks. And I started collecting Tyler Hero rookie cards for that reason. And because of that, I wanted to see the guy play, and boom.
No, we working.
I'm a Miami Heat fan now. Because of that reason, I started following him, realized the guy's really good, and it just kind of went from there. So, with all that being said, I did choose a secondary team, and that secondary team was the Chicago Bulls. And the rookie to get then was Kobe White. So for that reason, my number 6 player is Kobe White.
What you talking about, Willis?
And Kobe puts it in.
Kobe, I mean, you can check out my video here. See the link. And if you want to check that out, you can see my collection of Kobe White rookie cards. But gotta say that I'm not so sold on him now. He's a player that doesn't get as many minutes as I would have hoped when I started collecting his cards. And I really didn't know that much about him. I've kind of seen that he is good at times, but really, it's all about playing time. And even when he does, he's not great all the time when he gets a chance. So, for that reason, the ones that I have, I'm probably going to try to unload maybe as soon as this year if he does good. I mean, he might not even do good and his cards might continue to decline in value. They're already not that expensive, so unfortunately that's been kind of a miss so far as cards that I've been investing in, but never know. He's still young. Things could turn around. Never doubt a man named Kobe. Am I right? Okay, moving on. Number 5 is none other than another, well, this player, he was a former Heat player. And so for this reason, and Tyler Hero, I started really liking the Heat. And Kendrick Nunn is my number 5 player. Kendrick Nunn, he came on, he's older than Tyler Hero, and he did really good for the Miami Heat coming out of the gate. Eventually he kind of fell off and Tyler Hero became more of the card to invest in from that class, but even so, I do have a lot of Kendrick Nunn rookie cards, and I'm going to be looking at him, who's now in the Lakers. I'm thinking that Kendrick Nunn is going to come through this year, do good, and I have higher hopes on him than I do Kobe White, that's for sure. He is my number 5 player, is Kendrick Nunn. Check him out. I mean, like, check this out. He's been doing good on the preseason. I even got some highlights right here. Let's check it.
He's got the quickness to be a nuisance on that side. Kendrick Nunn is going to find that out.
Wiseman missed both free throws there. Kendrick Nunn just has the greenest of green lights right now.
He's still got to guard this guy. That opens it up for everybody else.
Tell you what, Kendrick Nunn took a great photo.
Had to. But think about that. All the way in Scotland as Kendrick Nunn continues his assault. It's true.
Nice finish, Kendrick Nunn. He's more of a mobile big out of Kentucky and the Sudan.
But now he's got the size advantage as Kendrick Nunn is feeling good.
I mean, right? I mean, he does some good stuff. He's not the best, but who is? LeBron James? Boy, he does play with LeBron James. That helps, and that's what I think is going to really ultimately help him too. So, Kendrick Nunn, check him out. Be on the watch out for Kendrick Nunn and hopefully see his cards rise, because I think that there's some good potential with him. Next up, I have my number 4 player that I'm going to be checking out this season. Another former Heat player. This guy, Precious Achiuwa. I have a lot of his rookie cards. I think I have about 300. I do have a video. You can check it out here. And I might be coming out with a part 2. But, because I collected a lot more Precious Achiuwa rookie cards after I made that video. So, never know. I could be pumping that out. He has been doing some sensational things like this.
He's a tremendous rim protection.
Achiuwa.
And like this.
And Achiuwa up at the rim.
And, I mean, Precious Achiuwa. I mean, he's a player that I invested in ultimately because I invested in the Heat the previous year, became a fan. I was like, all right, I'm going to get in on some breaks the following year. And he was the only rookie to collect. And he's not even with the Heat anymore. He's with the Raptors. But that's a good thing because he's getting a chance with the Raptors. He might be starting with them. And he's been doing good, shining nicely, as I've shown you with the highlights, that he's been doing good this preseason and will probably do good this following season. So I have pretty high hopes on Precious. I'm going to do more of a slow roll on Precious. I think that he's somebody that I'm not going to unload quick. I think that he's taking time to blossom. Because of COVID and the timing that he came out into the NBA, I think that for that reason, his development is taking a little bit longer to happen. But the potential is there. Dude is a monster, as you've seen. He's dunking. He can hit threes. He's good on defense. His hands are suspect, unfortunately. But he can work on that. Right, Precious? Please work on that. Please work on your hands. Okay, come on, man. Anyways, Precious, I believe in you, bro. Invest in Precious Achiuwa cards on the cheap if you believe that he will get the time and develop into the player that I think that he will, potentially. So I'm probably going to be holding on to his cards for potentially a few years because I think that maybe in a few years he'll be a monster Precious. Moving on, my top 3. Now, keep in mind, I am a Heat fan. This is from a Heat fan's perspective. That's why the players that I told you about previously, all with the exception of Ja, Zion, and Kobe White, they're all, at least, if they're not Heat players now, they were. And so the top 3 for me are current Heat players. Number 3, Omer Yurtseven.
Oh, dangerous cross-court throw. Yurtseven against Eric Paschal. Able to hit the hook.
Getting from end to end, great transition. And the way they're being able to do right now.
Nice steal from behind by Strus. Look out! Yurtseven with a crusher.
His cards just started coming out, and I have some of my cards right here on display. I don't know if you can see them, but one of them is my Omer Yurtseven here from the Father's Day set, which is really interesting. Father's Day with a lot of different sports. It's a multi-sport set, and you can get Omer Yurtseven rookie cards out of that. And this is a numbered version right there. So that's kind of cool. And so Omer Yurtseven, he's tall, he's big, he's what Miami needs. They might not realize it. They're trying to kind of figure him out with Bam Adebayo, and they started him in the first preseason game, and they haven't played him since. So people are thinking maybe he's not going to get the playing time that was speculated, but I'm really hoping that he does because I have a decent amount of his cards so far. I have them from this set right here that you can see, the Father's Day set, and I also have from his other 2 sets before Chronicles came out, which I don't have any of his Chronicles cards as of yet. It's just, you know, for obvious reasons. I have from Recon, which used to be a part of Chronicles, now it's a standalone. I have cards from that. And I have cards from Obsidian. I have some autographs and just base cards and some numbered cards. So that's pretty cool. Obsidian is a really nice set. Moving on. Number 2 is the guy that I want to see him play with, Bam Adebayo.
Knocks in the 15-footer.
Bam! Bam! I love Bam Adebayo. He's great. He's a facilitator. He's going to be more aggressive this year. I think he's going to be less of a passer, more of a scorer, which is what people have been asking him to do. He's been taking 3-pointers, at least 1 per game, which is great because I think it's going to help keep the defense honest, so it's going to make it easier for him to attack when he wants to do that. If they think in the back of his mind, in the back of their minds, he might potentially take that 3 on them And he might make it on him because he can do that. And with all that being said, he's just going to be taking more shots, which is great. His volume is going to be going up. He's going to be doing more. He's coming into his prime. Bam Adebayo. I've been buying him on the cheap, most especially his rookie from Optic. I've been getting his 2017 Optic rookie, red and yellow. It's great. It's a good parallel. I think, in my opinion, it looks good because it's kind of a color match. Red and yellow being Miami Heat's colors. You got some yellow. You got some yellow on there. And red, of course. And so it looks good going with the blue, which blue is what the Optic cards basically look like. So you can get those for relatively cheap, all considering, I mean, at this time, around maybe like $6, $7, and I think that that's a pretty decent deal with plus shipping and handling. If you look on eBay right now, and I'd say go for it. They're probably going to go up this year, in my opinion, if he's going to be getting the amount of shots that he's getting in the preseason and predicted to get. So, Bam Adebayo. Bam! Bam! Man. All right. Number 1. You know who it is. You know who it is. Tyler Hero.
Here, back the other way. Tyler, 3-ball, splash. Kicks it out to Tyler, pump fake, sidestep, ripping from 3. Now to Tyler for 3. He's locked in.
We talked about Tyler having to get off the ball. That's what this means right here. Jimmy, the facilitator, handling, getting inside. It's tight. Takes the contact, gets it up, but able to rebound his own miss, and then being able to finish after the contact there, wanting the N1, and he's rewarded and gets it. Stronger, more physical Tyler Hero.
Just launch it, let it rip. Tyler will, sure. And he knocks that thing down. Noted defensively. 9th among active players in steals per game. Tyler putting on a show.
Big time play there. And the hesitation move, the ability to mix up his game. Because he outside, he pulled this one back and then got around one of the quickest defenders on their team in Alvarado with that left-hand drive. Had to double clutch and go to the offhand between two bigs. Right there.
Oh, man. That guy has been stunning in the preseason, doing wicked things. I got high hopes for this guy. He's going to be starting. Dude was a 6th man last year. He's got higher hopes than that. He doesn't want to be just a 6th man. Of course not. He's going to be doing way bigger things than that. I got behind me right here. I mean, this was the Bam Adebayo that I was telling you about right here, the red and yellow. And then also, I have a rookie here from my boy Wonder. This one, I think, is a decent investment. If you can snag any of these select silvers, this one right here would be a decent example. This one is the Concourse. If you can get that or any level of the silvers from Select, I think that they're a good investment. And I'll be looking to try to get some more. They're a lot harder to find than the Bam Adebayo red and yellow rookies, that's for sure. And so, anything that you can get from Prism is obviously a good snag too. I mean, those are hard to come by in good condition and at a good price because everybody likes Prism. So these are kind of the alternatives, I'd say. And Select has kind of lost its reputation as being a hobby product, and I think a lot of the lust has kind of gone away because of that, because you can get it in retail now. But when this came out, it was only hobby. So I think that that is a good reason to try to get this particular card from this set, or any rookies from this set and older, that people have this perception like, oh yeah, it's not as good as it used to be. Well, when it came out in this set, it was good. So that concludes my players that I'm going to be looking at and cards that I'm investing in for these players as a Miami Heat fan for this upcoming 2022-2023 basketball season. So, looking forward to what happens. Comment below what you think as a Heat fan, or if you're not a Heat fan, what you think is going to happen with any of the players that I've been discussing below, or any of the players that you think that are worth investing in. If there's any rookie cards that you like from players that you like coming up this season, let me know. I want to know. Or not. Check me out next video. Later.
The big men in the World Wrestling Federation, they get bigger and better with every single day. Bam, bam.